Hello.
Hello,
Okay, good evening. How are you?
evening. Feel happy.
Okay, that's good. Always happy. Okay, so we will start and continue with our lesson. Okay, so this is what we did. We will start, okay? So this is what we did last time. The present simple, negative, and also the positive. Okay? So look at this part. We will have let's review a little bit and then let's have a test. Quick test. Okay? Remember, you will use do or don't if the subjects are what? You will use don't or do if the subjects are this one.
Where if the subject are
Yeah.
don't and doesn't.
Okay. No, you will use do or don't. Do or don't. Do, don't. Sorry, wait. Okay, do or don't if your subject in the sentence is I or are I, you, we, and they. So you will use this one. If the subjects or if the subject is he, she, or it, you will use does for positive and doesn't or does not for negative. Understand?
Right.
Does. Okay, so let's have, that's it. So do and don't for I, you, we, they, does and doesn't, he, she, and eat. Okay, let's. Okay, here. So make negative present simple sentences. Okay, it's too small. Okay, here. So just make it into a negative sentence. So all you need to do is to add either do, do or does, because there's already not for each sentence. Okay? Okay, do you need example for one or you can just answer?
Uh, yes.
Yeah?
I
Okay, you still have cough.
don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't. I don't like coffee.
That's correct. I don't like coffee too. I will not write because it takes time. Okay.
I don't live in Paris.
Okay, that's correct. Number 3.
Okay. Number 3. She uh she
She?
doesn't
Okay.
doesn't come from being
Okay. Continue.
John. John
John?
doesn't work in a bank. John doesn't work in a bank.
John doesn't work in the bank. Okay.
Uh, they don't get up at 8 o'clock.
Okay, that's correct.
We don't go to the cinema every Friday.
Okay, that's correct. Continue.
Okay. You uh you don't You don't read the newspaper every day.
Okay, that's correct. 8.
He doesn't go to school in France.
Okay, correct.
X. See. We don't watch TV in the
Evening. Okay. And then next.
Okay, where?
10.
That's it. Okay. Then I don't have a shower in the morning.
Okay, that's correct. And then 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't drink tea every afternoon.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's if the subject is singular, it should be does, except for I and you. Because if it's I and you should use do. And then for plural nouns, you have to use do or don't. Okay, and also another one before we continue, look at all the verbs.
Yeah.
They are all, you don't need to change them into past. Okay? All in present form. Because what if you will say, what will you say if I put the past tense of do and does is did?
It will be
I will say I did not. What will I say?
no. We would say I didn't.
No, what if I didn't? It's okay also, same. What will be your form for like?
I didn't. Also like. We don't change the word.
Okay, also like, okay? You don't need do, does, did, always in the present form of verbs like, live. No need to change, okay? There, perfect. Let's continue. Okay. Okay, here. We did discuss already this one last Thursday, last Wednesday. Okay, so review again. It's easy again. I want to review every time to check if you are like perfect for those lessons. Okay, for this one, look at the subject and you remember you will add es, you will add s if it's singular, or no need to add anything if it's plural. Remember? We did the test also last time. So again, it's the same. I will test you again for this one. Okay, there. So there's an example.
Okay.
Okay, you can start. So look at that one for number 1. Dogs, many. So you will not say has because has is for 1. So the correct word for that is have. Dogs have. Okay, so you will start from number 2. You have to know what is the subject, and then you will choose what would be the verb form.
The
Or you can read first, number 2, and then try to answer.
car with the really dark windows. The ghost. right?
Okay. Your answer is
But
goes. What is the subject? It's correct. What is the subject? That's correct.
it's the car, but I
That's
don't
correct.
know. Oh, so when the noun was how would I say it have more than one, so we
Mm-hmm.
would choose
Go.
yeah.
That's correct. Okay.
So
So
when the
plural.
noun was only
Mm-hmm.
one, we would
Mm-hmm.
choose the second one like goes,
Mm-hmm.
right?
You have to make it into a plural, like add es, add s. It depends on the word. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Number 3.
The television we bought.
Bought.
What?
Mm-hmm.
My grandparents works well.
Okay. Very good. Because the subject there is,
Only one.
which is, what is it?
The television.
That's correct. Because you know what? The sentence is a little bit long, not just simple sentence. Some students here in the Philippines, they, not only in the Philippines, other countries too, they thought that this is the subject. And they will answer like work. So the important thing there is you should know what is the correct subject there. Grandparents is not, it should be television. That's why your answer is correct. Okay? Okay, you continue.
Okay. Our teacher and our principal, who both work at our school, play
Okay?
in a rock band.
Without S, right? No S.
Yeah.
Okay, correct. Because our teacher and our principal, too. Number 5. Mm-hmm. That's correct.
The horses which live in the barn come from Mexico.
Okay, that's correct. Good job. Continue.
The old houses that we found in the city is very beautiful.
Okay, your answer is? It's
Is
wrong.
right?
What is the subject?
Houses, the old houses.
Houses. Yeah, the old houses, it's plural. So your verb should be not is. It should be are. Okay?
Are.
Yeah, I think you just, got confused, but you still don't. You still know. Okay, that's fine. 7.
My mom's daughter's office next to the next to all of the restaurants
Mm-hmm.
has many
Okay,
windows.
correct. That's correct. But what is the subject? Look at the sentence carefully.
My
My
mom's
mom's
daughter
doctor.
office.
That's correct. Mom's doctor office or just office. Okay? So just one. That's correct. Continue. 8.
And the television shows that my grandma watched on Monday
Mm-hmm.
discusses the news events of the day.
Okay, so your answer is discusses. The television shows. Okay. The correct answer there is discuss. Why? What is the subject? What is the
Television?
The television shows. Not only the television. It says there, the television shows that, okay? So not only television, the show from the television is the subject. So the correct answer, oh wait, what is your answer again? Because you said discusses, right? That's what
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So the correct answer is discuss, okay? Discuss without ES. Okay, number 9.
Um, Our pool
Mm-hmm.
on the hill next to the sunflowers
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, feels great on the hut.
Okay. So your answer is with S, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because what is the subject for that? That's easy. What is the subject?
Our pool.
That's correct. Or pool. Okay,
Yeah.
continue. 10.
The chef who works at several restaurants wins a lot
Okay.
of awards.
Okay, very good. I thought you will get, confused with the restaurants. So the answer for that is wins. Because what is the subject?
Because the subject is the chef.
That's correct. Okay, don't get confused sometimes. They will say the chef who works at their several restaurants. Again, some students will get confused over that kind of sentence because there's a word restaurants. And restaurants is a noun. So maybe they thought sometimes it's the subject, but it's not. Okay, so very good. Number 11.
My kittens live
Mm-hmm.
with the little fox are only wait.
2 weeks old. That's correct.
Yeah.
Last one. Yeah, that's correct. Are only 2 weeks old. And last?
The most ICT major makes a big difference.
Okay, what is your answer?
Makes with S.
Makes. Okay, what is your subject?
The votes. The votes.
The votes. So what is the correct subject? I mean the correct subject. What is the correct verb?
Make.
Make. Okay, but your first answer is makes, right? So you know the verbs, but why you use makes? Okay, I thought you will say mayor. That's why you use makes. So the correct subject there is you are right, the votes. So the correct verb should be make. Okay? Why you know the noun or the subject, but you got confused with the verb? I thought you got confused with votes or city mayor. Okay, so when you make a sentence, try to think first before, trying to say. But it's okay to make mistake too if you're speaking. No one's perfect. But in writing, always double check your answers. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Okay, this is done. And then here. So what is the title of this topic or lesson? Present simple questions. Okay? So use present simple questions to ask about things that happen regularly or things that are generally true. Actually, it's easy. You know why? It's because in sentence, you will use do or does, do if plural, and also I and you. And you will use does if the subject is he, she, it. So it's the same thing. Just that in questions, you will use first do or does, right? Like do blah, 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 blah. And then does he blah, 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 for example.
Okay.
Whatever the... So because again, I made mistake before. When I was in elementary, I say, for example, do she like chocolate? So it's not correct. Okay, it should be does she like chocolate, for example. Okay, now can you read the examples? You already know when to use do and does, right? what subjects? You already know.
Yeah.
This one, you already know, right? And so please read the examples for the questions here.
Where
Read. Can you
do
see it?
you live in Brazil? Does Adam live in England? Do you live in a big house? And does she live near the beach?
Okay, very good. So do you, because it's you. And then next is, does Adam. Adam is the noun there or the subject, so you will use does. Another, do they. So the next word after do is they. So for they, that's a lot. That's plural, so you have to use do. And then she. So you should use does. Okay? Another, here. Please read. Common errors. So these are the common mistakes. Okay, number 1.
The question, don't use is.
Yeah. Don't add s or es. For example, the wrong sentence is, does she lives?
She lives
Close
to the beach.
Okay, that's wrong. Okay?
Right.
The correct answer should be,
What is the correct? Does she live close to the beach?
Okay. So it should be always at the base form or the present form. No need to change. No need to add. Okay? And then here, number 2.
Okay. Don't forget to adjust.
Okay.
Clara lived in the big city.
Yeah, it's a question. Clara live in a big city? Okay. Sometimes people do that. But if you will make a correct grammar for a sentence, you should say, does Clara live in a big city? Okay? Do you do that, or you always put does or do when you ask question? Or you don't remember?
Both of them. It will
Both
be,
of them.
yeah, it will be fit with the happen situation.
Yeah. Okay, usually it's okay in speaking because it's just like okay. But in writing, it's better to write does or do when you start a question. Okay? Answerable by yes or no. Okay, let me erase first. Wait first. Okay, here. So again, I think you already remember what are the subjects that you need to use do and does for. So here. So there you go. Make present simple questions. These are questions answerable by yes or no. It's still easy. The same thing as what you did a while ago, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
Do you
Okay, do
you like cake?
Okay, yes.
She does she live
Okay,
does she live in London?
okay, correct.
Do they hate studying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you drink tea every morning?
Mm-hmm.
Do you smoke?
Okay, when you ask question, do you smoke? Or do you drink tea every morning? There's like morning. Do you hate studying? Okay, there's like a sound, like intonation, like, when you ask question, okay?
Yeah.
Number 6.
Does he play tennis on Saturdays?
Okay, that's correct.
Do you go shopping at the weekend?
Okay. Do you go shopping at the weekend? If you want to make it like a little fluent. Okay, 8.
Do you
Mhm.
alcohol?
Okay, alcohol. Do you drink alcohol? Alcohol. Okay, continue.
Does she work in an office?
Okay, does she work in an office? 10.
Do they study French?
Okay, correct. And then 11.
Do you meet your friends on Fridays?
Okay, very good. Do you meet your friends on Fridays? Okay, good job. Very good. So you master already with do and does when it comes to asking questions, yes or no questions, or the present simple sentences. Okay, so very good for that. Now I want you to make your own sentence using does and do. Okay, wait first. Let's have, okay, wait. Okay, can you see the screen, the whiteboard screen? Can you? Okay. And then do you know how to type? What are you using? Laptop, right?
Right.
Right. Do you know how to type letters? Do you?
Yes.
Okay. Because I want to see like if the spelling is correct or something. Okay? Speaking is okay, but I also want to see how you write or type and spell the words. Okay? So I want you to, oh, okay, good. Okay. So please make a sentence. Make sentences. Okay, make a present simple sentence. Okay, or sentences. You remember? Do. You can use do as positive, do and does. And then for negative, you can use don't and doesn't. Okay? Oops. Mhm. Okay, so just you can choose what will you write first, the positive or the negative. It's up to you.
Uh,
Mm. Okay, are you starting to write already?
I'm still
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, it's time already. Can you give me 2 sentences only? Simple sentence only. Okay.
um,
Okay, there you go. Please read.
I don't like to eat cake. He
Okay.
doesn't want to go to school and just he play football every day. Oh, I was have a space between out and ball.
I was about to say it, but okay. You know what's the mistake there. It should be one word, okay? Football. So one word. That's okay. Very good. So I don't, she doesn't, and does he. Okay? Very good. So when you speak, also try to think also, maybe. Okay? So you won't get any mistake. Okay, very good. It's time already. Thank you. And very good job for today or tonight. Okay? Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.